Hey guys, you know it's your girl Rita Bonita, and you know what time it is. So I'm gonna show you how I prepare my seafood boil, a brief how I prepare them. As you see, I already have my crab legs as well. I have my crab legs on the top, and then I have my king crabs right here on the bottom, as you can see, and I'm gonna show you what I do. So, one of the seasonings that I absolutely have to have in every single thing I cook is Southwest Chipotle by Mrs. Dash. So, and I don't measure, as you can see, I just do the sprinkle, tinkle, sprinkle, tinkle, winkle, 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 winkle. That's how I do that, and you can see how much that is that I put on that. And another seasoning for added spice is the red pepper. So with the red pepper, I don't do too much. As you can see, I don't do too much of that, but enough to give it a nice spice. And of course, always have to have your Old Bay seasoning, always. So give me 1 second, and again with this, it's going to be no actual, I just poured it in there. You can never go wrong with your Old Bay, ever go wrong with how much that you put in there. So just make sure you have enough. So I already start bringing it to a boil so everything can boil really well. I usually give my crab legs a good 30 minutes to an hour to boil, okay? Don't say that I'm crazy, but I like to make sure my juices sink in it really well. So as you can see, it's going to start coming to a boil, and while that's going on, my corn, I put that in there too. As you can see, my corn and another piece of corn, because I love corn. And just hang tight 1 second, because there's something else. So also, while that is going, I want to go ahead and put my sausages in there too. So I go ahead and get my sausages in there as well. So that's 2 sausages in there. I lived in Louisiana. I've lived all over the place, but I lived in Louisiana for probably 4 years out of my life. And while living in Louisiana, you know, it's Old Bay, everything, Zataraeus, everything. And this is just my simple form. And like I said, I'll probably add a little bit more Old Bay, because my thing is Old Bay heaven when I make my seafood boil. I like my seafood, my seasonings to be actually on my crab legs when I'm making them. I like it to be seeped into my corn. I like it to be seeped into everything that I'm about to put in my mouth. So I'm really happy about that. So what I'm going to do next is, while we all are waiting, I just wanted to show you guys how I start my seafood boil. The seasonings that I really love to use, because that's how I do mine. So, and you cannot ever go wrong without your garlic powder. You absolutely have to have your garlic powder. So we're going to do a little sprinkle of the garlic powder. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Because again, I don't measure anything. I mean, I just put it in there. And this is the lemon pepper. Got that in there. And you know, these are just kind of things that you just really can't go wrong when you're adding your seasonings. I also have my famous accent, and the accent gives it the seasonings an extra if you know what I mean. So we got that in there. I'm going to do just a tad bit more Old Bay, well, a lot more. Okay. And we got this down to a nice boil, and while this is boiling, I'm going to go ahead and start my Beloved Smackulicious sauce and get all my other ingredients together. And I'm going to go ahead and saute my shrimp and my scallops, get my mussels ready, and be back to join me when it's time for us to eat this seafood boil. Bye, guys. So guys, like I said, this is the finished product after I have boiled everything, has been cooked properly, and as you can see, I have my big old king crab leg here that you can see right here, and I have my eggs, my potatoes, my sausage, my corns, and my mussels, and my shrimp, and my scallops. Everything you want is in this shrimp bowl that this seafood bowl that I just did. So, like I said, prepare yours how you want. This is just how I prepared mine. I was requested by Felita to prepare one. So I did. Thanks, Felita.